kender til 5. Det er ligesom robotter, det er kollegiate shit. De kender ham, alle kan ikke kende sig selv. Men rolig min bror, du kan vende dig til. Jeg kender til rotter, jeg kender til 5. Det er ligesom robotter. Welcome back to TransGuyReacts. My name is Nik and I make videos about whatever I want to make videos about, namely LGBTQ plus material, media. Today I'm talking about Faye Yoko, which I talk about a lot. I do talk about other GL stuff, and I will get to reacting to other GL material, mainly the Gap series is next, but I'm still catching up on Faye Yoko stuff. So if you enjoy this kind of content, please like, share, subscribe, comment, do all the things that you do on social media, and let's get into this video. So the video that I'm going to get in today is about Faye Yoko going to this marriage equality conference. Thailand has legalized gay marriage. It will be official January 22nd. And so Faye and Yoko want to show their support, which is very interesting because Faye is obviously out and proud person of the LGBTQ plus community. She doesn't give herself a label. She just says she's a part of the community. I would just define her as a queer woman. The Yoko, on the other hand, has never said exactly what she was, but she has said that she likes all types of people, and is kind of confused about that kind of stuff. The last live she did about this, she said the word confused. She was confused, and she just likes people, and it doesn't really matter about gender. So, yeah, obviously they are together. In my opinion, I'm pretty certain that they are a couple, especially how they act and the things that they say and don't say. But yeah, they've never officially said that they're a couple, even though we see it. It's private but not secret. But yeah, so this event, they are wearing all white. Faye loves to wear white. She is always in white, but they were complimenting each other. It's like white or cream colored suit with her split skirt. She loves to wear these split skirts, like at a lot of events now. And Yoko in a lovely like gown outfit with a droopy chest area, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Drapey. I don't know clothing. I am not one of those people, I could tell you. But yeah, they look good. And yeah, let's get into like what was happening during this marriage equality conference, because they were most definitely in their own world as per usual, barely paying attention, doing the most. Like from what it sounds like, to get some context here, I think they are together, and Yoko has made many comments about like Faye not having enough time for her, but they work together a lot. So like when they're working together, they're not always like doing things exactly together, or they're just working, so they're not like having exactly quality time. So whenever they have an event to go to that's an award show or like some kind of thing like this is like kind of like a date for them, and they get to like have a little bit of quality time, and they're just acting like their normal selves, and they'd be like forgetting that they're like working. So that's my opinion. I think that Faye does not care how she acts to a degree. She like, there's decorum that has to happen in Thailand. You like can't do too much like physical affection, but she's just like, I'm gonna touch her if I want to touch her. And the same with Yoko. She's like, I'm gonna touch her. Like we're just gonna do what we do, except for like kiss each other. No kissing, but everything else is fine. And you will see that from the interactions that happened today. So this is them arriving to the event, saying hello to fans, waving as they do. Pretty customary. They look fan-fucking-tastic. I think Yoko's dress is like a little bit shimmery. But yeah, Faye all dressed in white. Even those boots are white. Like top to bottom, her inside shirt's white. Her clips are white, even in her hair. Like all white. All white everything. Yeah, they look really good. They look good together. Beautiful couple. All right, this is them sitting in their seats, and of course, Faye getting incredibly comfortable. Yoko looking at it, the fans. The fans are there. They're always like fans at these events, like pretty close to what's going on. Kind of loud and screaming, kind of distracting. But they're waving at their fans, giving them attention. Oh, look at each other. Oh, give each other the, oh. Yoko always talking, always saying something. It's just a close-up of them. Like, why did they look at each other like this? Like, that's kind of weird. Again, just acknowledging the fans and waving. And Yoko's telling them to be quiet. Like, she does them that a lot because they're always like loud and inappropriate times. when they like walk into events and stuff. Them sitting, listening to whoever. The posture is posturing. I'll tell you that they are sitting so straight back. I gotta sit my ass up, like Jesus. And then what is Pi doing? Why is she adjusting her dress? There's nothing to adjust. There's nothing to adjust. If anything, she should be adjusting her skirt because her legs out. You could probably see her underwear. But she is always like attentive to Yoko and like what's going on with her and how she's sitting or how her clothes are laying. I just think she just wants to touch her, but that's personal opinion. I think she's just like, oh, an excuse to touch you. Great, I'll do that. More touching. More touching. Just it looks like possessiveness to me. It's more like, hey, this is mine. If you didn't know, like I just unconsciously want everyone to know that she is mine. So, and I'd be doing this shit too. I'd be doing this to my wife. When we're out in public, I'll often just be like touching her and letting people know, like if you didn't know, now you know. Is this more angles of it? Yoko hamming it up for the cameras. Faye noticing it. Oh, peace. Oh, giving a little bit of love to the cameras as well. This is Faye dancing, as she does sometimes. Yoko talking. Faye can like not dance. She loves to dance whenever there's a chance. She moving and shaking. This is then like this whole fucking thing. What is happening right now? What? Faye's hands touching the side of her boob, her rib cage area, whatever. Looking at her back for nothing. What is she looking at? And the licking thing. What is happening? What is happening? What is going on? What is she checking? What is she wiping off? What would be on her back for her to wipe off underneath her hair? Like, what are we doing? What is that? What is the point of this? Just moves her forward. Let me check your back. Like, what is she itchy? Like, what is happening? I am so confused, confuzzled. So much going on here. No explanation. What is she checking on the middle of her back? She's wearing white. I don't know. Oh, here again, her touching her back. Like, Faye, what are you doing? I want to know. I want to ask her, what's she doing? Like, what was happening here? There's so many people there's so many videos of it. There's so many people are like, what is going on? Faye, what are you doing? Just in their own zone. And there's like a fucking drag show happening right now. Or I don't know if it's drag or this. Why is she massaging her neck? Why is she touching her neck for? Is she like cleaning up some foundation that's not totally, maybe that's what she's doing. Maybe there's like a foundation on her neck. She's trying to rub it in, and so it looks more even. But there's no reason for this. This looks like she's just giving her a neck massage or she just wanted to touch her. No goddamn reason for this at all. Yeah. Oh, another angle of it. There's so many videos. Yeah, no, it just looks like she's giving her a neck massage. Why does she need this right now? The angles of these, it just looks crazy. Oh yeah, this is again her licking thing. It's her new favorite thing to do. The fake lick. Let me clean you up. Where did she get that from? And she'd be like, oh, I don't know why people think we're funny. Bitch, please. Y'all be doing this crazy shit all the time. This is funny. Look how she's looking at her. Bro, what? Look at that. No, let me go back even more. Look at Faye. Look at Faye. And she gave her the fucking triangle method. Okay, all right then. There's a whole show going on, and Fi's whole goddamn body is facing Yoko. Whole body. They're having a deep conversation, flirting, doing whatever, not paying attention to the show, paying attention to the fans behind them. This could be a little bit of fan service, but I don't think it is. I think they're just in their own world. I think they're just very into each other, very much like, can't wait for this event to be over. That's what I think. We've been working so hard. We haven't had that much quiet time, alone time. Cannot wait to be alone with each other. See this angle? This angle's crazy. It looks like they're about to kiss. I bet you that's what it is. They've been working and they haven't had any like intimate time. And they're just, Fi's just like, girl, you look really good. I'm tired of us just working. I cannot wait for us to have some alone time. Again, just talking, having a conversation. What is happening with the arm placement? What is Yoko doing with Fi? She's always touching her. They're both always touching each other. For what? I mean, they're just having a normal conversation. There's nothing wrong with this conversation, but it's just the constant touching. It's just like very interesting. Again, touch. Why is she touching her face? She's like fixing her hair. What's happening here? What is going on? And Yoko on that arm, Fi's hand is draped over Yoko's lap. Not even paying attention to her. Yoko looked like she's trapped, like she can't even get out. But she's happy about it. Again, same kind of angle. This situation, she's holding Fi's hand and then switches hands. She's like, oh no, hold this hand so I can mess with my hair. Fi notices it and then is like, let me play with your fingers. Starts to pinch her fingers. Why are you doing that, Fi? And Yoko's like, stop. She gives her like, the look. Stop. And I was like, okay. See, people be thinking that Yoko be the one instigating shit. If I be instigating shit, she'd be playing with her just as much. This is just like pretty much the same view, just someone else's camera picked up the exact same thing. What were they doing? They were fingersmithing, as they do. They be fingersmithing all the time. Love touching each other's fingers, thinking about what they're gonna do later. That's my impression. I mean, why are you doing this? In public. See, the thoughts are going in Fi's head. She's like, should I touch her? Yes, I want to touch those fingers. She's like, no. What is... Maybe the non-verbal communication is wild. More video of them, again, the touching. Why is Fi doing this? There's no need. There really is no need, but she just wants to touch her. She just cannot. It just feels natural. This is like, this is not fan service. This is so much energy to be doing this. This is just like very naturalized feelings for her. Like, oh, here's a different angle of her touching her up. Touching her body. Why? They're just having a normal conversation. There's nothing special about this conversation. They're just like talking and chatting, being cute. Yoko's still fucking coughing. Like, this girl has been having this lingering cough for ages. It's pretty crazy. More than, like, look at Fi's hands, though. Both of them. Look at them hands. Where are they? Okay. Okay, Bob. Hand placement. Where is that hand? On Yoko. where it always is. Like they had switched seats because there was some jealousy shit happening, but and they're talking, and of course, Fi is listening intently because Yoko loves to talk, and that hand placement though. Where's that hand though? Secure, supportive, letting people know. That's mine. Same thing. This is the same video. Again, what was that? Rub the hand and then let me just casually put what the fuck? What friends do this? Friends put their hands on their friends' thigh like that and be rubbing? Fi does this a lot. She nonchalantly be rubbing on her thighs in public. In public, in private. That's not friend behavior. You don't do that with your friend. I'm sorry, that's not. I've never in my life, I used to be a queer woman. I've never in my life rubbed on my friend's thighs like that and did not want to fuck them. Okay. Fucking what's happening. If that's happening, we having sex. There's sex happening later today. Definitely. Yes. Like I said, they were working. They were working for the past like 4 or 5 days straight. They have not had any quiet time, maybe in the hotel, but you wound up, you're not maybe like in the mood. They're like, oh, we gotta get a couple days off after this. Especially Fi. See the hands? Moving up the leg. Up! Moving up. Right. Oh, I'm just gonna dance a little bit. Yoko handed it up for the cameras, and Fi is like blowing bubbles basically, like in her mouth. Usually she would do that when she's nervous or like embarrassed, but she hasn't done that in a long time. She's just doing it. They're like talking about her mouth movements here, and poop. That was actually pretty cute. They are adorable. She's supposed to be that little instance. I'm like, are you acting like Sunny? You acting like her dog? Little bump on the nose. Oh, fine. Okay, now she is putting on this pin, this like marriage equality pin on Yoko. It fits fine because her dress is like thin. And then Fi's like, oh, where should I put mine? No, it doesn't really fit. Here, it doesn't go through the lapel. She's asking like, where should I put it? Basically. And then Yoko's ass is like, oh, you should put it right here. And Fi's like, girl, put your hand down. We are in public. Even though she'd be like rubbing on her ass and her thighs and stuff, she'd worry about Yoko pointing at her chest. Like, be for real. Be for real. Oh, another angle of this. Fi finally figures out, she's like, oh, I'll put it through the buttonhole, basically. That'll work. And it does. And now she's on. Look, is this not girlfriend behavior? You're literally looking at your girlfriend's phone. She's like on the phone, she's doing something, maybe texting. Oh, and takes her phone and reads the message. Just do this with anybody? She's upset. She's irritated. I really want to know what she was reading because she was irritated by this message. I'm like, who was messaging you? She was not happy about it. But she gave it back to her. She's like, here's your phone back. But I'm like nosy. I'm like, who are you talking to? Oh my god, she be scaring Fi all the time. Fi is so easily scared. Almost every video, I feel like if it's not Yoko, it's someone else, or like something happens, like a suitcase falls on the ground, someone drops something, there's like explosions on the award stage or something like that, and girl is like, oh, 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 scared all the time. And then something's wrong with Yoko's eye. She's got an eye irritation. For the past few days, you notice like her eyes are pretty irritated, and she's got like swelling going on. She's explaining it to Faye. Faye is so concerned. She's like, why? What's wrong? Okay, so this is crazy. Now, this is some jealousy shit here. Okay. So, this woman next to her, she clearly had like a rhinoplasty recently. And mind you, this woman is like engaged to be married, okay? She like, her partner was like there talking or something. But she dropped her phone, and Faye went to pick it up. And Yoko was not pleased. She was not. Look at the fucking death stare she gave both of them. And Yoko's like, what the hell? Faye's like, I'm not even gonna look. I can tell that she's looking at me right now, and I am not going to look at her. She knew. She knew. Look at fucking Yoko's face. If looks could kill. She was not having this. She's like, why'd you pick up her phone? She could pick up her phone for herself. Like this leads back to, I can't sit next to them, I can't talk to them, I can't mention their name, I can't whatever, like all of the rules, 7 rules that she had. I'm not possessive. It's normal. And then she immediately grabs her hand to let her know, like, you're mine. Like, if you didn't know, I need your attention because you just gave that girl attention and you shouldn't have. Oh my goodness. And then see this is shortly afterwards. Faye was like, move over. I think 1, she asked her to move over because Yoko was obviously being jealous, but 2, I think her neck was hurting and like having to turn her head this way was probably hurting her, and it was easier for her to just like move seats so she could talk to Yoko in the direction that she wanted to talk to her at. But like still, like she did move seats. And now they're like, watching the drag show. I don't know if it was just a drag show. There might have been some cis women in the show just showing off like wedding gowns and stuff, and then just cuddling up, showing love to the performers. She's crowning them. That's cute. Again, what? This is why we be Delulu, because they be doing shit like that, looking like they about to kiss. And Faye, of course, bring her closer. Come closer, baby. Oh, the chin thing. She be doing a chin thing all the time. That's her like little thing of affection that she does with Yoko. And only Yoko. Oh, she does it with her sisters and her mom. That's it. Again. The chin. Okay, this motherfucking thing. Alright. Everyone's going crazy over this clip of, like, Faye pointing to her necklace and saying, like, isn't my necklace cute? To Yoko. And then Yoko going, yeah, you're cute. And fucking Faye melting. She was melting. Super, she's like, she loves this girl. Now, there's also another video of this. People were like, oh, is she saying something else? No, she didn't say, like, people were like, did she say, do you love me, or whatever? And it's like, no, she didn't say that. Now, on Twitter, which I think is very interesting. So on Twitter, a fan wrote this. There's a gnat here. Oh my god. If you see a gnat on the screen, there's nothing I can do about it. So a fan wrote on Twitter, B5, is it cute? And she's handled the necklace, and Young Yoko's cute with her index finger. After that, it was sweet. The sugarcane truck overturned at once. Why girls can read lips like this if it's not true? Faye and Young are here to help answer. And then Faye did answer. She did respond to this, and she wrote, what did they say? Fried pork. What a mess. So now she's playing into the whole fried pork shit. Like, she's into this now. That's ridiculous. They are on one. They are so silly. We all know. We all see y'all. and they know that we see them, and then they will still like gaslight us. Okay, fried pork. Okay, okay. And if you don't know about fried pork, watch my other videos. Like more footage of them at this event. Yoko getting even more close to Vi. They, just cannot be cuddled. But this is what I want to really point out though is like Yo talks so much. She is always talking to Vi. And Vi has said that. She said that in the Tech It Out live snack thing that they did. And she was like, Yo told me when we first met that she doesn't talk a lot. But she is like, what I found out is that she meant she doesn't talk a lot to other people. And she's like, ever since I met Yo, she's been talking to me. She's always been talking to Vi. And she's like, now I'm a quiet person and, Yo does the talking. Which is true. If you see them together, Yo is always talking to Vi or whispering in her ear. And this is the is it cute? You're cute. She's like, huh. Oh my god. So, Vi patiently listens to her talk. This whole thing is her talking basically. And Fi's talking a little bit, but she's like very patient with her, always listens to what she says, even if it's like nothing. She is always just like, whatever you say, baby, I'm listening. And it's really endearing. And I don't know if she will get tired of it, but she likes listening to her talk. It's very clear. Which is, you'd want that. You'd want that, wouldn't you? See, she looked at her hand and then gave it to Yo to hold. She's like, oh, don't you want to hold it? And we the Delulu ones. Yo, still talking. Still talking. Vi still thinks it's funny. Talking again. Talking some more. Girl cannot be quiet. This is after the event. I believe they're like talking to their fans as they do. Just saying, hey, these fans be getting so much attention. And again, the fans are so like close. They're at this event. They're just right outside, and they're able to interact with their I don't know, you would call them idols, their celebrity crushes, whatever. So much access. P.I.'s like, let's go. Yo, Fi's like, come here, Yo, let's go, babe. We gotta go. So during this, I believe that one of the fans was saying like the fried pork thing to Yo, and people was like, they keep teasing Yo. And she's like, please stop teasing her. And then basically cock blocks. She's like, let's go. Come on, baby, let's go. Let's take a picture. Then they go like to this. They're in this area. It's basically like a fishbowl. Like it's a meeting room that is completely clear. And of course, Yoko loves to pop that ass as she does. But yeah, they're like in this meeting room, and all the fans are outside of it, and they can see in, and it's so weird. They're like waiting to do questions, I guess. It's at like this tech place, and Fi's like fucking with Yoko, just like turns her around in the chair, which was really cute, really subtle. But yeah, it's kind of weird that they're just like being watched the entire time. It's kind of awkward, but that's what happened. And then here's Yoko being annoying, playing around, Fi being confused, as always, but she still loves the girl. She's like, what are you doing? And then people come by and they show their respect, and Yoko gets it together and also does the same. She's so funny. She's a fucking riot, this girl. Tons of energy. I mean, 23. I remember what it's like to be 23. That was a long ass time ago. Cute. Keeping Fi young. This is just like another angle of her being ridiculous. Yoko keeping it light. And then right after, she just like lunges at her. But Faye's kind of used to it now. She's used to her antics. Popping it at, smacking the ass. Smacking the ass. What? I mean, she always does it, but it's just like in public, in front of everybody, and then tells us that they're just sisters. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. And then, of course, Faye is like loving some pictures of her good old sunny boy, her dog, and showing the crowd. She's like, oh, my baby. You know, my little baby, my little man. And Yoko's like, what are you doing? And she shows, she's like, she does an impression of Sunny. Which is pretty accurate, actually. Then there's a point where this might have been when they first came in. I don't know when this happened, but like Yoko's eyes have been really irritated lately, and of course, Faye is very attentive and checking them out. And then like gets the like eye drops from P-Bass and like pulls her head and is like, here, no, and then shields it so like people don't see her doing it. But Faye is so attentive, so loving. So this is like the longer video of this. Basically, she's like checking out her eye because it was weird. She talked about it being weird earlier when they were sitting down, so she asked P-Bass for the eye drops. A little impatient. Having the handout already? Ready for it? Like, give it. Yeah, give it. Give her a second to find it. Faye, jeez. And then having the yadam clear the sinuses because they're both kind of under the weather. And here's Yo talking a lot. Talking. She be talking. And Faye just be listening. Sweetly listening. Chin. Always giving her the little chin bumps. Now this clip, Faye looks very tired. She's just like, and Yoko's like playing with the fans or whatever through the window. Faye looks a little exhausted. I mean, they've been going a lot over the past few days. She looks like she's about to fall asleep, to be honest. Looks very tired. And then this is so funny to me. Okay, we gotta replay it. She's super tired. She's looking down. Then she's like, she hears someone call her name. She turns around. It's Nessa. I'm pretty sure that's Nessa. I'm pretty sure. And she's like, oh, hey, hi, Nessa. And from what I understand, Nessa like has a crush on P5. Not like a serious crush. I mean, who doesn't have a crush on her? But she's like, she likes her. And as soon as she says hi to her, a woman walks by with a baby, a crying baby, and Faye turns around immediately and is like, ooh, ooh, she loves babies, and is immediately distracted. And Nessa's like, oh, okay, bye. Nessa just like, you just totally, she lost out on her few seconds of communicating with Faye. It wouldn't have been long anyway because Yoko had turned around, and you know how Yoko is. She would have gave her the death stare anyway. So don't look at them, don't talk to them, don't mention their names. This is just them taking photos with everybody who is like, you know, an important influencer or celebrity at this event, and Faye redirecting Yoko as always, and holding her hand when she not hold her hand. They're always in sync there. And look at these hands. Look at them hands. They do look great. But Faye like intertwines them. They are so cute. So cute. Looking pretty regal. I think it's just another perspective far away of them like holding hands and taking pictures. Faye always knows how to stand. She really does. Such a model. Where's that hand placement on that ass? Where it's supposed to be, where it usually is. Customary resting spot. Like, give me your hand. She always be holding her like elbow, like here, look, give me your hand, babe. That relocking, that hand, and then the relocking, and then Yoko's like reaction to it, she was very happy about it. Very happy. Just like smile at each other. It's cute. Now afterwards, I think after they were in that little fucking like, I don't even know what to call it. It was like a petri dish, like they're being stared at. After they were in that room, they went to take more photos and do interviews. So this is the beginning of that. Can't do any of these audio because it's all like copyright music. But yeah, the woman that she was sitting next to, that's her fiance. So like Yoko had no reason to be jealous, but like she would get jealous over everything. But yeah, beautiful couples taking photos. And then during the interview process, they were asking Yo a question, and Faye was like looking. Look at Faye's hand. She is rubbing on her arm. Why is she doing that? She don't need to do that. But she wanted everybody to know that's my girl. If you didn't know, that's my lady. They're asking Yoko a question, and of course, Yoko looks back at Faye for approval. Like she could tell, like Yoko could tell when she's like, if Faye's doing something else. Like, what is that? She's like, yeah, fucking Faye. Hamming it up for the cameras. Synchronicity. How do they do this shit? They just know their fucking heads be turning at the same time. It's crazy. That's some gay ass shit right there. It's so gay. All right. So they had some interview questions. She's like, well, I feel excited and happy for the award that we received yesterday. Thank you to all the fans for giving us encouragement and support, allowing us to receive this award. Thank you so much. What's the name of the award? Faye does not remember. Looks at Yo. He was like the rising star couple. Because of course Yo remembers. She's like, right, yes, that one. How do you feel receiving this award, says the reporter. She says, I feel thankful and also very happy. I feel thankful for the love that fans give. We are very happy, really. The reporter says, did you expect the result or how was your feeling during the show? Faye says, each and every fandoms were quite supportive. Our fandom is also very supportive, so it was exciting whether we will get it, but we got it, and I feel very thankful. She always says the right things, which is basically like how grateful and thankful she is to these fans. Second part is Yoko asks for me. I am happy because I always follow and check the hashtags in X, Twitter. I saw them doing space for donation every day, like very determined. Fi says we are aware and see it all the time. So they're very aware of like what is happening on social media and what like narratives that are happening. I think that's really important that they're quite in touch with Twitter, probably TikTok and Instagram, like what their fans are saying about them and if like it's accurate or not. So I think that's kind of interesting and like emotionally that sounds like a roller coaster, but they are apparently very in tune. If I says I can see the determination of fans, I feel like, hey, I want to hug everyone. Did it exceed your expectations like Jason to this point? Asked the reporter. If I says it did exceed their expectations, and where I don't know what to say. Like I'm excited. Reporter, what about Yoko? How do you feel that you have so many fans? Yoko says, well, exceeded our expectations and feel very happy that we have people that adore us a lot like this. We will try our best to continue creating more quality works. Mm-hmm. Reporter, what will we see next year? Fi says, not much long to wait, Ka. Yoko says, actually, we have 3 projects. Can follow for sure. Have newbie and close the cast already. Yeah, they just finished the auditions for the newbie thing. We have new friends coming to play with us full. The earliest one would be on this 25th. We will release an original Christmas song. Yeah, they already talked about that, and like there's like some footage. Sing a part. The reporter asks Yoko says, no, couple song, Ka. And Fi's like, yeah, we're gonna sing together. So yeah, they already released some pictures. Nine Star Studio released pictures of them recording the Christmas song, but it doesn't come out till Christmas, which is kind of weird. It's like, why would you release it like now so that we can listen to it up till Christmas, but then you're gonna release it on Christmas, and then after we're not gonna really want to listen to it after Christmas. Like, kind of weird. Reporter asks, how are newbies face? You can tell what you can say. What the fuck? What kind of question is it? The translation is weird. Yoko says, what I can say is hop face? What? What does that mean? Fi is laughing. What the fuck does this mean? What is it? Okay. I don't know. Reporter goes, how is it like what kind of characters? Eva says, and the weather today is very cool. Okay, she didn't want to answer the question, so she just like says random shit. Fi says, well, roughly speaking, we only got rough information too. He was like, yeah. Reporter is like, what rough information? Fi says, next year they said they have 3 projects, but it won't be long. They only said that. Sure they did. You guys know more information. You just can't share it. It's fine. Reporter says, anything to prepare? Fi says, yes, we have, but we don't know what style because they will have a meeting next year, a big meeting. But now we're still on world tour and they want us to rest too. I mean, y'all don't seem like y'all be rested, but okay. Sure. But this Christmas we will know what kind of projects they've prepared. Reporter asks Yoko, what role do you want your partner to play? Yoko say, I have a lot. I want P5 to ride a pig. Bro, what? I know why she wants her to ride a pig. Yoko says, and Fi's like, huh? But I know why she wants her to ride a pig. And the reporter's like, huh, a pig? And Yoko says, yeah, ride a pig. And the reporter's like, why ride a pig? He was like, it's a meme from our fandom, like P5 riding a pig. It says, how are you going to get that role? Yoko's like, maybe comedy. Yoko, but some people want her to play fantasy like vampire, which I could see. She would make a great vampire. Fi says, I used to ride the pig. There was a question on have you ever or never done this? And so I asked, have you ever ridden a pig? And no one has. Because I know people wouldn't have done it. She's like, it was when I was a kid. If it's now, the back will break. You rode a pig before? I was like, yeah, I raised chickens, pig before because we have a farm. The reporter's like, if I tell you to ride a pig, will you ride? She's like, no, it's been a long time. Yeah. So like, if you didn't know, if I grew up on a farm, actually, she comes from a very meager, you know, background. She didn't have a lot of money. Her family was kind of poor, and yeah, she's a farm girl and used her beauty to be in beauty competitions and also her voice. She's a really good singer, so she'd be in singing competitions as well and do performances, and that's how she like became the person she is because she used her assets very well. Reporter asks, tell them what you want to play. And Fi says, I meant like they read a script and what role do they want us to play? It's a weird translation. We're not the one who asked them. She's talking about Nine Star Studio. She doesn't get to choose what kind of role she plays. She just kind of tells them, but they decide. But Fi says, but what the role I want to play as a villain and ended up loving like the mafia, like Fi Sao Kun Seb. It's they wrote hot older sister, some actor, I guess. First said something they couldn't translate it, and Faye Yoko go hi, and the reporter goes, why are you nudging Yoko? Other people are already saying, and you yourself don't know anything yet. So like, so clearly they're like letting some information slip that they're not supposed to, and they're like to do their nonverbal communication. Reporter goes, Yoko, are you keeping any secret, kid? He goes, I don't know anything, Ka. You find laughing. Lets me know that's absolute bullshit. Reporter goes, pulling the clothes, and I can't hear the rest of it. Yeah, Yoko says it's cold. Oh, she's so bullshit. Reporter, so you really want to play this role, Mafia? Fi goes, I want to feel like, but Mafia is usually male, right? I'm a female, so I feel like sore. If I says sore, it's like I believe sore is like a label of like a type of personality, like kind of cool and cool, but kind of like a villain type. Yeah, sort of like evil face. Reporter asks something, can't hear what they said. The fight goes, I don't know. And reporter asks Yoko, if she's an evil mafia, what are you playing? Like Miss Lady? Yoko goes, yes. Actually, I've played a villain roles before. I've mostly played villain roles and just had a lead role in this like series, so I'm used to it. She's like, oh no, normally I don't play villain like this. Like she's talking about like the mafia villain. It's like she's talking about a different type of villain. More like a bad girl, like an evil, not like evil, more like a mean girl. That's her villain roles usually. Fika says, do an evil face. And Yoko does the all she needs to do is like shake her head. All right, and then last part of the interview, the reporter asked, "Do you feel pressured for the second series, as it has exceeded the expectation of the first?" Fi says, "We all have expectations," and Yoko says, "I felt pressure since the start, honestly." Yoko says, "Because the first thing I know is I'm playing with Kun Pariah." Ooh, who's Pariah? Like, Figa was so nervous. She's so shy. Oh, God. Fi says, well, I'm excited. First off, they chose a character that was similar to me. Arnoon is very similar to Fi. It might be a bit different in just that Kunmoon doesn't speak her mind, but for me, if I have something in mind, I would like to clear it out. So it was quite similar. Like the character chose the actress, and the actress also chose the character. When they meet, it makes it fit. Yeah, I would say so. And the reporter asks, have you ever asked to play a specific role? Fi says, well, I have. I've talked like I want to try playing this role. I asked P1 and she lets us see different stories, but it still hasn't concluded yet. Reporter goes, will it be concluded next year, right? Yes, yes. Next year will definitely be fun, says Yoko. Yeah, Fi says next year it should be known. Yoko goes, yes, we will have a Christmas song on the 25th, and there will also be newbies coming. We will have vlogs for you guys to watch as well. Yeah, I think they're filming the vlogs like this week as I'm filming this. They go, thank you, Ka. And this is another clip of the evil face that she if I ask Yoko to do. She loves when she does that. It makes her so happy. Oh my god. Oh, she like they got her to say something. What did they get her to say? Yeah, the reporter asks, if we meet a bad person, can we still love each other? And Yoko goes, yeah, well, yeah, I can still love each other if we want to. The reporter goes, because we already love each other. And Yoko goes, yeah. So like, so basically caught her slipping. But they didn't really catch her slipping because she has said that she asks Faye like almost every day if she loves her. And Faye has said in a fan meeting that she loves Yo and she thinks she is the best. So like, this is not new information, but they like to like fuck with them. So like yeah, the reporters like to fuck with them because everybody knows that they're together. We're just not blatantly saying it, which is all right. So there are a few more interviews that they did with these like various media outlets, and so this one is talking to Faye Yoko again, and Faye goes, "As for Yo, first of all, I hope Yo will be healthy." I think these are like well wishes for the new year for each other. So yeah. So as for Yo, I hope that Yo will be healthy because girl's always sick, right? Um, she'll be healthy. What else? Being such a good child, wherever you go, you're surrounded by people who love you. I think who love you. Always happy, always smiling every day. Yo says thank you, and then Fi says stay with P for a long time. She had to add that on. She was like, I hope you're happy and healthy, and I hope you stay with me a long time. See, this they be telling the shit without telling the shit. Yo goes, I hope P5 plays with Yo a lot. She loves to play. More time for Yo. If you have time, take Yo out to eat a lot. I hope Fi is rich, has a lot of work, and raise Yo. Which, that's not actually true. I don't know if it's true or not because, like, it says, I hope you're rich, work a lot, and raise Yo, but, like, Yoko later on says that she actually is loud in there, so it's hard to hear. She actually said, I hope that she brings her a lot of snacks, which is possible that she did say that because usually Yoko will only clear up things that are not true. So I mean, I relatively believe her, but it's kind of funny. She's like, I didn't say raise me, which is kind of a weird thing to say. Like, why would she say, I hope she raises me? But yeah, brings her snacks. That makes sense. Yeah, see, here's a clarification. She's like, no, babe, I just asking for snacks. She just like, I did not say raise me. She don't need to be raised. She's an adult. Um, what does this say? Okay, so then on Twitter, they were saying some shit like, Fyro, I have prepared a lot of snacks for my beautiful new sister. I will take good care of her. So she means like the newbies that are coming to the auditions. And then Phi, oh no, she's not. She's not talking about. She's talking about Yoko. She's actually talking about Yoko. I'm surprised. And then Yoko goes, P5 forgot the hashtag. Come to me. I'll put it in for you. Oh my god. Yeah, Yoko and Fire always talk about like how Fi is really bad at doing the hashtags or like spelling things correctly or even spelling her own name correctly. So she has like Yoko fix it for her. Here's another interview. Starts with they ask, now that equal marriage bill has passed, how do you feel about it? Fi goes, I feel happy and also very proud. We've been waiting for so long, and this day has finally come. Yoko goes, I feel happy. The equal marriage has passed in our country. I feel happy for everyone, and I feel happy for myself. What? You feel happy for yourself. What does that mean? What is when you feel happy for yourself? So you feel happy that you're able to get married? You get gay married, huh? Because that's what it sounded like. I feel happy for myself because you're part of the community. We know you're part of the community, Yoko. You don't have to say anything, but we're aware. It's just so funny. It's like, I'm happy for myself, bitch. What does that mean? Yeah. So this, just watch this with me. We're just gonna watch this, and if you can't read it, I'm sorry, but they're basically just talking about P5 wants to clarify the whole Christmas thing, and she's like, I'm not wrong. Christmas happened is on these specific days. I'm a Christian. I believe it's these days. And Yoko's like, no, Christmas is all month long, and I spend it with my friends. And so they're bickering back and forth about when is Christmas and when is spending time with Christmas. Because she's like, Fi's like, I wasn't wrong. We didn't spend Christmas together. And Yoko's like, I'm right because Christmas is all month long, basically. So that's this conversation, and they're basically arguing for 10 fucking minutes about what is Christmas and when is it. And if this ain't a couple, this is the most coupley shit I've ever seen. Let's watch. Let's read.
คือจริงๆแล้ววันนั้นน่ะมันคือวันก่อนคริสต์มาสในวันคริสต์มาสของแม่คือวันที่25แต่เราไม่ได้อยู่ด้วยกันแต่วันนั้น
They weren't together.
คริสต์มาสซึ่งค่อยไม่ผิดนะไปขอแก้ตัวแก้ข่าวให้กับตัวเองว่าค่อยไม่ใช่ว่าค่อยจำไม่ได้แต่เราไม่ได้อยู่ด้วยกันอันนี้คือปีแรกยู่นั่นแหละ
Yo can't remember.
ต้องบอกก่อนว่าการนำคริสต์มาสของโยกับพี่ฝ้ายต่างกันค่ะแต่ว่าโยอ่ะไม่หนูนับเป็น period เพราะว่าเพื่อนเยอะมาก
Look at Fi's face. She's like, no.
ตั้งแต่วันที่10จนถึงวันที่27อะไรอย่างเงี้ยคือคริสต์มาสอยู่ค่ะเพราะว่าเพื่อนมีหลายตัว
What?
แล้วก็แยกกันมาเพราะว่าเดี๋ยวดูแลไม่ทั่วถึง
She's like, but I'm not wrong. She's like, I am serious about what Christmas is. It's not just friends.
ใช่คือหนูอ่ะอินคริสต์มาสมากแล้วประเด็นคือเพื่อนเยอะมากแล้วก็อยากแบบเดินทางแบบควอลิตี้แต่ว่ากับทุกคนก็เลยให้คริสต์มาสเป็นทั้งเดือนเดี๋ยวเพื่อนน้อยใจถ้าหนูบอกว่าวันที่25หรือ26หรือ24เป็นคริสต์มาสอ่ะแล้วหนูแบบไม่เป็นทางกับเขาอ่ะคนใดคนหนึ่งอ่ะมันจะโดนน้อยใจใช่ไม่ใช่น้อยใจเพราะว่าสำหรับยูอ่ะ December คือคริสต์มาส
She's like, P5 won't get hurt because to me, Christmas is all month long. It doesn't matter what Fi thinks Christmas is. I think it's all month long, so she won't be hurt.
ถามเขาไหมคะว่าใครมีเวลาให้เรา
Ooh. She's like, who has time for who? Yo is be telling the truth though. She'd be like, ask her who has time for who. So she said this many times that like Fi does not have a lot of time for her, but like because they're both really busy. And then the reporter's like, why don't you just follow Fi? Why don't you just follow her around? And she says, P5 doesn't allow me to follow her. And then P5 is on the defensive. She's like, that's not true. She's like, I ask her when she's free, and she always says that she's busy or sleeping. What should I do? She says, what should I do in these situations? And it's translated to keep calm, but I also saw a translation that said, convince me. So Yo wants her to like try harder, basically, to hang out with her. Fi gives up. She's like, you win all the time, girl. She gets up. That's the end of the problem. She's like, I win. Yo will not give up. Even though she won this argument, she's like, it's still all month long. Fi's like, I'm gonna go to church on Christmas, and Yo's like, you should go finish it quickly and hurry up. She's like, I forgive you, basically. Oh my god, Yoko. This part of the interview is very interesting about Skinship. Reporter asked P5 spoil Nong Yo a lot when people ask, oh, these two really like Skinship. Is like, Faye goes, hey, who likes Skinship? I don't think so. And then she laughs about it. Her motherfucking gaslighting these reporters. Who likes Skinship? I don't like Skinship. When literally at this whole event, she was just like rubbing on Yoko's legs, like touching her arms, touching her hands. Yeah, she is just fucking with these reporters. It's hilarious. The reporter just keeps talking. She's like you have to be P5 all the time. Yoko goes, sometimes I have nothing to do. I have to tell you first that I am the type of person who only does Skinship to people that are close. If I'm sitting at an event, I'm only close to P5, so I just want to. Then Faye goes, then if you are close to many people in the event, will you just Skinship, like sit and play and hug with them? Yo goes, that day will never happen, P5. Don't pin me. Oh, okay, just asking. Bitch, please. This is we're talking about like the possessiveness. Okay, like at the Y Entertainment Awards, they were saying, oh, like you guys are possessive towards each other. Like, no, we're not possessive. But literally, Yo says, when I'm close to P5, I just want to touch her and feel on her or whatever. It's just because she's close. When I'm at an event, this happens. And then Faye goes, oh, so when you're at an event with anyone else, you're gonna be touching them and stuff. And Yoko's response is like, no, that would never happen. Don't pin me. Like, bitch, who's possessive? They're both possessive. They're both fucking jealous. And the fact that she even had to clarify that, it's like, no, there's no one else that she's gonna be rubbing and touching on because Faye is hers, and that's her only girl. Clearly, they are together. Okay, just asking. It was like, I'm sitting and P5 was just sitting there. Sometimes I just like to smell perfume. P5 is the type who takes perfume baths. Faye's like, what? Which I like to go and smell and play. Actually, it's nothing. I just want to play, want to smell, want to be near. It's nothing, yeah. It's nothing. And then they're asking about which perfumes that she likes. And she's like, I like all of them, but I like one in really particular. But she doesn't want to say the brand because, brand stuff you don't want to talk about. She likes this very expensive one called like Maison de Tron, some French stuff. It's very expensive. She's not wearing it today, apparently. Just like anyone can smell it if they're near her. Okay. This is another translation of this because they're basically asking her, there are people who are addicted to Skinship. And Faye says, oh, no one is addicted to Skinship. No one. She's like, no. And then that's so funny. They're like, but Yo likes to be near her all the time. And Yo's like, sometimes I have nothing to do. And Faye said, Faye should be happy, right? What the fuck, bro? So she's like, I'm happy. I should be happy. I should be happy. So Yo should be touching me. And I should be touching her. So clearly. Why they be telling her shit but not telling her shit? Ridiculous. When P5 and I sat next to each other, I like to smell good scents, and P5 is the type of person who bathes and always smells good. Faye's like, what the fuck are you saying? Huh? I also like to smell and play with her. It's nothing. I just want to play with you. I want to smell, and I just want to be close. It's nothing. That is not something that friends do, bro. Like, it's nothing. It's just totally normal. Just gaslight the fuck out of us. Okay, that's fine. The reporter goes, I've never been close to P5 in terms of like smelling her. No one could be closer than you. You are the only one there. That's really bad. Basically, that's too bad. That's too bad that you're not there and that you can't smell her. Oh, look at her fucking flexing. If Faye starts laughing. Yoko's so fucking laughing in your face, literally laughing in our face, like, ha 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 ha, yeah, that's right, I am the only one here, and you guys can't be. Because clearly that's her girlfriend. This whole fucking conversation is hilarious. Fi's trying not to laugh. Fi says my teeth hurt so much that I'm holding it in, like close my mouth till my teeth hurt so much. Reporter goes, can you really do that while we're something arm? She literally, as she says, is Yoko grabs Fi's arm. That's crazy. Oh no, she doesn't. I thought she did. No, she did. It looks like she grabbed her arm. It's just Fi's arm, gross. It goes, if you do it often, you will probably get used to it. Fi says, it's like this. The company tells us to keep our distance a bit. I don't know how other couples are doing, but us, like separate first and stuff like that. Honestly, we don't realize it when we are close or something like that. Okay, there is so much being revealed in this small little thing. Small little thing. Fi goes, it's like this. The company tells us to keep our distance a bit. I don't know how other couples are doing, but us, again, admitting that they are a couple, not a shipped couple, not a GL like show couple, that they are a couple. Like separate first and stuff like that. Honestly, we don't realize it when we are close or something like that. So this just proves that they be in their own world. That the company is telling them that they are too on top of each other. That they are always like, it's just too much. And you've seen the company tell them to stop doing it. I don't know why. I feel like it's great for the brand and selling the relationship and whatever. But like the company is like, y'all are do it too much, basically, which is so funny. And Fi's like basically saying like, we don't know what other couples are doing. We don't pay attention to what other couples are doing. We just do what feels natural, and this is how it is. Exactly. They be telling us shit without telling us shit. And I wonder if she goes, she wasn't sure about like finishing it. I feel like Fi at that point had just realized she revealed a little bit too much by saying what she just said. But it's like innocent enough. But she just like basically told us, it was like, yeah, we don't really know what other people are doing in their relationships, but this is how we act. And then Yoko's like, it's just cute aggression, trying to save it. Is P5 face like, what? Yoko goes, when sitting near, I just pinch. And she pinches her while she does it. Fi's face. She goes, oh my god. She just takes it. Oh my god. She was like, ugh. Reporter says, I saw that you like to stay with P5. Like, why do you like it so much? Fi's like, I'm a victim. Because I can't really describe it. It's probably only Yo who does that. Yeah. Why are you fucking lying, Yo? Just like, it's so ridiculous. Why are you trying to lie? Like, yeah, we know it's only Yo who does this, because she wouldn't let anyone else do this but her girlfriend. And look at fucking Fi. Look at her like incredulous. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, girl? He was like, it's a feeling like this, and then she's squeezing her arm. Mm-hmm. And then Fi says, don't say that you saw anyone do that to Fi. Please don't say it. I'm begging. So basically she's saying, don't say that anyone else has been doing this to me, because I'm going to get in trouble by Yo. If anyone has been touching me or playing with me, I'm going to get in trouble. So don't say anything. Reporter's like, don't have. And Fi's like, yes. Don't get me in trouble. That whole fucking thing. That whole goddamn interview was like ridiculous. That was ridiculous. And this is just another translation of it. Basically the same thing. the exact same conversation. But it's like, what the fuck, bruh? They be telling us everything. It's like, why are y'all trying to lie? Why are you going around this conversation? Skinship, it's girlfriend shit. It is girlfriend shit. People have to see this version of this translation says, actually, people told us to keep a little distance. But in the other translation, it says, the company has told us to keep distance. I don't know about other couples, but we will separate for a bit. I honestly didn't realize it. I didn't know what it would be like for us to be together or something. See, this translation is even kind of worse, basically saying, what the fuck, Faye? I don't know about other couples, but we will separate for a bit. I honestly didn't realize it. I didn't know what it would be like for us to be together or something. I didn't know what it would be like for us to be together or something. So she didn't know this is how she was going to act, basically. But this is how she's acting, and they're happy to be acting this way. And then she like catches herself when she says it. She's like, oh, wait, I said too much. And then Yoko's like, it just feels like, you know, I like sitting and pinching like this as she pinches her. Maybe only Yo does this, it feels like. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you are the only one. Okay, the rest of this, even this interview just gives more and more. Okay, you both have been partner for a year. Okay, like working partners, she didn't specify, so I'm assuming that's what she meant. Like the reporter is saying, you have been working partners for a year. What is the most impressive about each other? Yo goes, actually, it's all about her. She's the person who, when I'm with her, I feel safe and warm. Faye's like, yep. She is kind. How about P-Faye? Yo is a soft kid. Always takes care of the people around her. What word can you use to replace your feeling? Yo says mangosteen. I don't know what to say, so I answered like that. Something to represent Yo. She is cute, bright. When I saw her, not just Faye, anyone who meets Nong Yo. I feel like that when I am near Nong, I also receive that brightness and cuteness, which makes me feel refreshed. Okay, I just want to respond to the mangosteen thing, because apparently when you say the word mangosteen or like coconut, it's like in relation to like relationships. It means that you're like happy in a relationship, basically. It's like, yeah, I'm taken. So it's like, why the fuck did you say that, yo? This is the gaslighting. all of the things. It's just say what you are. You guys don't have to like hide this. It's kind of silly. Again, the reporter's like, finally Christmas also must be. Faye's like, Christmas again? He was like, not finished with Christmas. She's not forgetting like the whole 5 days where Yoko didn't talk to her because she called her the wrong name. She's like, God, can we get over fucking Christmas? All right, reporter. No, I mean, as Christmas, we must have gifts. Will you have gifts for this Christmas? Yes, have it already. Yoko looked at her like, "Oh, you do, huh? You do." And then they're like, "What about Nanyao?" I gotta see that again. Look at her, how she looks at her. Oh, yeah. And Yoko says, "I never miss a gift." If I say, see it yet?" Yoko's like, "Not late, only give first." Oh, she throwing it in her face. Mine's like half slogan and words attached at the end. See, because the other interview that they did with My Entertainment, they asked the same thing about Christmas, and Yoko was like, "Yeah, I never miss a gift," and Vi's like, "I don't either," and she's like, "You're sometimes late." So Vi's like, "See, when you ask her, she has to add shit to the end of what she's saying. She can't just say it." Oh my god. And Fi goes, they asked a question about social media, but it wasn't clear. It was like loud or whatever. And Fi goes, "We don't usually post on social media on what we give." Yoko goes, "Normally, if we give something to each other or go anywhere, it's usually not posted." Which, yeah, knew that. Private, but not secret. Reporter goes, "Can't you share a little?" Fi says, "Actually, the two of us are a gift to the fans." Ooh, damn. Say it like that. We're a gift, bitches. Because we intend to be tied with a bow to ourselves like a gift to the fans. We intend to be tied with a bow to ourselves or to like each other. What does that mean? Yoko goes, "Actually, being able to be in the interview is a gift for me and the fans." Oh, yeah. Y'all should be happy. This is the gift. Okay, we hear you guys. And this is like the pitching when she gives the example. She just has to take it. Fi just has to take it and smile about it too. She can't even. What else can she do? What else can she fucking do? Smile and take it. All right. This is the end of the event where everything's ending, saying goodbye. This is Derek. This person is like a mega fan and goes to a lot of events, so they like know her really well, and so they were talking to her as they were saying goodbye. They like her a lot too because she's a super fan, but she's not like weird or anything. And then taking photos with their fandom after the event. Where's that hand placement? Where was it? We know where it was. Where it always is. Where it's always supposed to be. Where it's always supposed to be. And lastly, them saying goodbye, getting on the escalator, and leaving. Bye. Oh, as you can see, the sun has come in like directly in my face. It's a little distracting, but goodbye. And then there's the people who are at the mall, and they're just like, "What is going on?" They have no idea what this is about. I love seeing those people in the background. It's so funny. Customary bow. She's like, "Where are you?" I was like, "Come here." Of course. And that is it. So very entertaining marriage equality conference of them just being their normal selves. And these interviews, man, both the White Entertainment Award interviews and this interview for the marriage equality thing was incredibly telling. And I don't know why they keep like not wanting to say what is going on. Like we all know, guys, we all know. Why don't you just tell us? But they're like skirting around the issue, literally fighting and bickering in front of us like a married couple. I'm like, we know y'all are together. Why is this like a secret? Why is I mean, it's not. It's private, but not secret, basically. But good times. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you've gotten this far, please like, share, subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace. Fucked up, og jeg vil ikke dø med de tilstand
Min hjerne er den koks mod systemet vi bokser. De andre hopper som lopper, imens jeg også er en